And what I've been working on for the last few years is trying to get more people to consider doing social entrepreneurship as a process for them to make a social impact. Lots of ways you can do it, but this is the way that I want to talk about here today. If you're in this, this session, this workshop, probably because you saw that it talked about social venture planning, which makes me think that either you're right at the beginning with an idea, or you've already launched and now you're like, well, maybe I should write a plan. So let me see who's in the room. How many of you are at the idea stage? Raise your hands. Idea stage. Okay. How many of you are beyond the idea stage, but still early on, that maybe you have not written a business plan? Yeah? Okay, all right. And if I didn't describe you, raise your hand. So that means you already have social ventures? And now you're saying to yourself, I want to see if I did it right? I don't know.
It's more like realizing that social ventures is something from a nonprofit that we need to get involved in. So it's coming now to try to find out, you know, what is it? How do you go about getting it started?
Right. I got you.
Don't even know exactly what the idea is yet.
Okay, so you're in the pre-stage. Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough. Well, here's what I want to do, and eventually they'll bring my laptop up from downstairs, and I'll show you some of these things on the slides. But the essence of what I want to go to is what's on this page, these 2 pages. This is an outline. There's a couple of different versions here that I'm going to go through and try to give you a lens into as to why you want to use this as a guide. This is exactly what we teach in the Training Institute. This is exactly what I teach in my graduate course on social entrepreneurship. This is exactly when people call me out of the blue and randomly email me and say, what should I do if I have this idea? This is what I give them. So this should stop a whole lot of calls, right? My plan would probably make more calls, right? But we'll see. So let me show you what you got here, and then we'll go from there. First of all, for those of you who are at the idea stage, what I want to do is I'm going to give you a little way to think about this. Then I'm going to break up the ideas into those that I would call more social enterprise-like ideas that require a certain type of plan to be written, and those that I'll call social impact organizations. I'll make a distinction about that in a minute. But, and then I'll show you why there are maybe 2 different ways you want to write your plan. Okay? Thank you.